organizing this, and I want to let you know that we protest against Planned Parenthood every week. This Planned Parenthood has been here for 5 years, and every week on Thursday afternoon at 3:30, many of us are here protesting against Planned Parenthood. It's a peaceful, prayerful protest, and the more people we get, the better. And so I'd like to invite anybody who has any time on Thursday afternoons at 3:30 to join us. And the reason we protest is very simple. Planned Parenthood is a killing machine, and we want the killing to stop. Every year in the United States, 300,000 abortions are performed by Planned Parenthood. 1/3 of all abortions in the United States are performed by Planned Parenthood. Furthermore, and the reason we are here today, and the reason we're meeting at Planned Parenthoods across the state and across the country, is we don't want our taxpayer dollars to go to this. $500 million in taxpayer money goes to the killing that's done across this country to Planned Parenthood. And it is an organization, as you know, that not only kills the innocent, but recent revelations have shown that after the killing, they sell the body parts. The recent revelations were done by the Center for Medical Progress regarding the sale of fetal parts, and it really shouldn't be a surprise to us if we understand who founded Planned Parenthood. Margaret Sanger, many years ago, was the founder of Planned Parenthood, and she was a eugenicist and a racist. Here are some of the quotes that are attributed to Margaret Sanger, who was the founder of Planned Parenthood. She said, "The most merciful thing that a large family does to one of its infant members is to kill it." Margaret Sanger referred to immigrants and the poor as human weeds, reckless breeders, spawning human beings who never should have been born. She revealed her disdain to the working poor when she said, "Women of the working class, especially wage workers, should not have more than 2 children at most. The average working man can support no more, and the average working woman can take care of no more in decent fashion." She revealed her racist attitudes when she said, "We should hire 3 or 4 colored ministers, preferably with social service backgrounds and with engaging personalities. The most successful educational approach to the Negro is through religious appeal. We don't want word to go out that we want to exterminate the Negro population. We don't want that to go out and be picked up upon by the more rebellious members." In fact, getting back to the current de facto racism of Planned Parenthood, the Center for Disease Control revealed that between 2007 and 2010, nearly 36% of all abortions in the United States were performed on black children. 36%, even though black Americans make up only 13% of the population. According to Planned Parenthood's own statistics, more than 40% of abortions performed by Planned Parenthood are on minorities, which is 3 times more than whites as a percentage of their respective populations. 79% of Planned Parenthood's surgical abortion facilities are located within walking distance of black or Hispanic communities. Planned Parenthood publicly supports China's brutal one-child policy, which coerces or forces millions of women into having abortions. Is that reproductive freedom? Isn't this the real war on women? And the recent undercover videos show that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Probably most of you, if not everybody, have seen these videos come to light that were done undercover. The first one depicts an abortionist glibly talking about how she performs abortions over lunch. She's munching on a salad and sipping wine and talking about how she can crush certain parts of the fetus while preserving parts that can be sold intact. In another undercover video, another Planned Parenthood abortionist joked about the selling of body parts in order to pay for her Lamborghini. And the most recent video that's come to light just in the last few days talks about doing partial birth abortions or delivering intact fetuses, sometimes alive, and dissecting these babies for their body parts. As a matter of fact, it was exposed recently that UMass has purchased some of these fetuses that were aborted by Planned Parenthood and then bought by this STEM Express biotech company and sold to UMass. So these atrocities must end, and we must defund Planned Parenthood. We pray for our unborn brothers and sisters whose hearts are stopped by the heartless. We pray for those who work at Planned Parenthood so that they will have a change of heart, as many have. And we pray for our political leaders that they have the courage and the heart to defund Planned Parenthood. Thank you for listening.